G'day, cheers, ESB in the boil pot, if you can see it or not. Brew day today. I just wanted to do a quick video about KEG elements. I'll zoom in a bit for you. Okay, as I said, this is about KEG elements, and anyone in Australia who has used their old style element, which is these ones, will know some of them have had problems. There's been many a debate on the forums and things about these elements. Look, I myself never had much trouble with these elements. I had the original one and it worked for a long time, and then I accidentally dry fried it. It was only for a couple of minutes. It wasn't even a couple of minutes. I was walking here to the tap over there, which is about 4 or 5 meters away, and I came back and I realised that the plug was on. I didn't think it was. The element worked. Probably got another 10 brews out of it, and then it blew. I replaced it. The second one I got was a little faulty. I'd never dry fried this one, as you can tell by the colour. It's still like brand new, but the cord, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, did start melting. You probably can't see that, but that's okay. But as I said, some were good, and apparently some they failed fairly easily. Now they have released a new one, which is this one here. Now they released this a few months ago. I missed out on the first few batches. They sold out very quickly. And I've been using one now for a couple of months, and I haven't had any problems at all. That's the newer one. You can see, it's black behind it. You can see it has a different fitting here. The cord, but virtually looks the same. Now, what is new about these ones is it's a fully moulded silicon along there, which handles heat a lot better. Of course, being silicon, it actually has a silicon cord instead of the old vinyl ones I used to have. It also has a larger cold zone, which just means there's a bigger cold zone between where the main heating is and where it connects to your keg, so this part doesn't get quite so hot. They've brazed the connections inside instead of clamps. Clamps can get loose and things like that. And also inside they've used nichrome. I think that's how, I'm not sure that's how you pronounce it. Wires, which is 80% nickel and 20% chromium, which has a very, very high melting point. I'll just make sure I get this right. It's 1400 or 1400 Celsius melting point, or 2550 Fahrenheit, which is huge. You're not going to get to those sort of temps inside there. All of that adds up to it should be a lot more sturdy and last a lot longer. As I said, I've been using it for a couple of months now, and all seems well. I haven't had any issues at all. I used it today. I've used it on, as I said, several brews beforehand. So if you've had any worries about the KEG elements, try these new ones. They're the same price as far as I know as the old ones, and they work fine. I'll show you a quick vid of how I installed it, but they're pretty simple. They come with a nut and a washer. Now the washer goes on the inside, the nut goes on the outside, and that's all you should need, as you'll probably see in this video. So this is the old style one. I don't know, it'll be hard for you to see, but it did start melting through. If I take this off, you can see it's all misformed and out of shape, and that was just about to blow. You could feel the electricity in it. Anyway, so I'll take this one out and put the new one in. Hopefully the holes should be exactly the same. Because that's simple. It actually seems to be, this is the old one. I don't think that's a drain mark, because that's gone blue as well. That's a heat mark. And I've never dry fried this one. at all, so it's just getting too hot. Okay, so there's the new one. Leave the washer there on the inside. Don't need one on the outside. My hole that I drilled is way too big, but it works. I mean, that's got to be, oh, I don't know, at least 1.5 mil or 3 mil all up. Too big, that hole, but it seals fine. Well, the old one did. So there we go with this one, eh? Make sure your washer's all lined up in the centre and everything. You probably don't even need to use a spanner on that. Hand tight's probably enough. Touch it up just a touch, only because of the heat expansion and because it's got to heat up. But as I said, it doesn't have to be tight. It's only just got to pull into that silicone washer. I reckon that will be okay. Alright, we'll give it a leak test, see how we go. I don't know if you can see that water. It's a 46 litres or something in there. And no leaks. I haven't had to jig that or do anything. First go. You love that, don't you? You love it. So I've given it some power. And off we go. Now, okay, so that's it. As far as I haven't found any problems with them yet. They're a lot better design than the original ones. So get onto them. If you've had the original ones and you're worried about it, you know, you have your kegels drilled or whatever you have, and you need to replace one, go ahead. They seem fine to me. Much better design. Silicon won't melt like the vinyl did. And the connections are much better and a lot better wire. There you go. They still have the connection on the end, so you can use your old cord. You don't have to buy a new cord. There you go. Anyway, hang on, where's my beer? Anyway, cheers. This is I've been experimenting a lot lately with Belgian style pale ales. You know, I got the idea from the White Rabbit one. I went to their brewery a few months back, or October it was, on my birthday, and really enjoyed sitting in the sun drinking it. And I've been mucking around with a few different recipes. It looks a bit darker on camera as usual. And I also get questions about my t-shirts every time. This one's a Cellar Dweller. Cellar Dweller home brewing beer is back. You can tell where that's influenced from. If you want one, let me know, and I'll whack it up on one of those t-shirt sites where you can order it and buy one. If not, I'll just keep it. There's 2 out in public at the moment. That's all. There's only 2 of them. But anyway, cheers. It was just a quick video. Get onto them. They seem really good. They do the job. My HLT is happy. It's got a new element. Cheers.